Before his death in 1997, Robert Mitchum, the gravel-voiced rebel of classic Hollywood, offered reflections that startled even those who thought they knew him. Born in Bridgeport, Connecticut, in 1917, Mitchum's life began far from red carpets and studio lights. Raised in hardship, drifting through odd jobs, even riding the rails as a restless teenager, he carried into Hollywood a toughness that couldn't be manufactured. That authenticity became his signature. When he appeared in early films like 30 Seconds Over Tokyo and later carved his legend in Out of the Past, audiences didn't just see an actor, they saw a man who understood shadows. His stillness was magnetic, his performances understated yet explosive beneath the surface. In The Night of the Hunter, he proved he could terrify with a whisper, embodying evil with chilling calm. Mitchum never chased the spotlight chased him. Off-screen, he was as unapologetic as the characters he portrayed, witty, blunt, unimpressed by Hollywood's self-importance. He married Dorothy Spence in 1940, and though his reputation as a ladies' man followed him for decades, their union endured nearly 60 years, surviving scandal, temptation, and the pressures of fame. Mitchum lived by a personal code that was messy, imperfect, but undeniably his own. He didn't pretend to be a saint. He didn't pretend at all. So when Mitchum spoke candidly about fellow screen giant Charlton Heston in one of his final interviews, people listened. Heston, the towering presence of Ben-Hur and the Ten Commandments, was widely viewed as Hollywood's embodiment of heroic grandeur and moral certainty. But Mitchum hinted at something more complicated. People put him on a pedestal, he remarked, suggesting that the man behind the marble statue was far more layered than the legend. Having navigated the same premieres, studio politics, and private gatherings, Mitchum understood how carefully crafted public images could be. He described Heston as intelligent and commanding, yet also stubborn, intensely driven, even controlling at times, traits that, in Mitchum's view, revealed the pressures of maintaining such an imposing persona. His words weren't an attack, they were a reminder. In Hollywood, friendship and rivalry often blur. Image can overshadow truth. Mitchum believed that what the public sees, the heroic poses, the booming speeches, the polished interviews, rarely captures the full human story. And as he faced his own mortality, battling lung cancer after decades of heavy smoking, he seemed reflective rather than bitter. The illness weakened his body but not his clarity. He accepted responsibility for his choices with the same fatalistic honesty that defined his life. When he passed away on July 1, 1997, in Santa Barbara at age 79, it felt like the curtain closing on an era of raw, unfiltered stardom. Mitchum left behind more than films. He left behind a philosophy. Heroes are human. Legends have cracks. And sometimes the most shocking truth isn't scandal. It's the simple revelation that even giants of the silver screen carry contradictions behind the mask.